Thank you very much, Jem, for bringing me to meet the lovely Miss May. I am about to be, well, I don't really know what's about to happen, but I am open to it. I am yours. Do with me as you please.
That's not fun. Okay, so first of all, we'll just do a bit of a safety check, a bit of a check-in.
Yep.
Right, it's really important that you do that, especially if you don't know the person.
Okay.
Any injuries anywhere that I need to be aware of? Any joints or anything?
Only back, really.
Okay.
Like, yeah, I don't suppose I'll be lifting anything up.
No. And this
So we
is a
should be
test.
fine.
This is more of like a bit of a taster session anyway, so
Yeah.
it's not that you're going to be in any positions this time.
Yes. No, then in that case, I'm fine this time.
Cool. And how are you with pain?
I think I'm good with pain.
I'm going to say something like colour. What's your colour?
Mhm.
Okay. So if I ask you that and you say green,
Yep.
that means to me that you're absolutely fine with what you're doing. You're feeling comfortable in yourself and also physically.
Yep.
You're happy for me to carry on. You could even probably take a bit more.
Okay.
Okay. If you say amber, that's a sign for me to back off a little bit. We're
Mhm.
approaching you feeling uncomfortably uncomfortable.
Sure.
I'll change things up. It's not a stop, but it's a, okay, let's do something a bit different.
Yeah.
Okay. If you say red at any time, and you don't need to wait for me to ask you, say red at any time, that is a hard no, that's a hard stop. Everything stops. There's no judgment, no consequences. It's a, I'm really not happy, I need to tap out.
Okay.
Okay. So I thought we could do a little bit of heat play, a bit of sensory,
Okay.
sensory deprivation, a little bit of impact, maybe a little bit of rope, just a bit of sprinkling of
Cool.
everything.
I've never been on the receiving end, so this is going to be interesting.
And this is exactly why we like to sprinkle a few little things. All right, so you happy for me to touch you?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
That's nice. What is that, like an olive?
It's a great Glastonbury.
Oh. Like frozen as well.
So Daz, how is this feeling? Are you feeling quite vulnerable? Oh wow.
You're right. Is it?
He is.
Number?
3.
This bit looks fun.
So much fun.
Very satisfying.
Take your mind off of that. You're lucky you didn't get your trousers off as well. Come on. How about that one?
That's a bit more steamy.
Number?
Let's go through 4, 5.
Yes, it is.
This is so
There's
much.
that one.
This is so much fun.
My poor toy.
Now don't try and run away, Daz.
No, you need to give me some rights, don't you?
How do you want
Over.
it? Right.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like a good boy.
Yeehaw.
Yes, please.
Yeah, I got some like stingy bits. I feel like I'm back at school and someone's bullying me.
Okay.
I feel like I've got a dead leg. It's like someone's taken my tie off and they keep whipping me with it. That's my mentality right now.
See, my mind's going wild now, and I'm thinking if it was me on the bench, you could be doing stuff to me, then Daz could walk around the front with appendages.
Exactly. Exactly.
Well, thank you so much for the taster.
You're welcome.
You've taken my submissive virginity.
Oh, what a privilege.
So firstly, thank you so much, Miss May. That was a unique experience for me. Definitely, I get the appeal. Like, it's nice to just let someone else be in control.
Yeah.
And I imagine there's a million different reasons why people would do it and what they get out of it. So I'm not even going to start to try and go into that. But tell us, do you do classes? Do you teach people? Do you have specific people you work with? How does your business work around being a pleasure dom?
So what you experienced was a really small little taster. We didn't really have the right environment and the right time to really go into anything in more depth.
Of course.
So what I tend to do when I work with either individuals or couples is do a little bit of that to begin with and try and work out as I go along, read their body language, what they're liking, what they're not, and then go into things in a bit more detail.
Yep.
And use different parts of the apartment, different spaces, and really try and connect with that person on sort of a mind-to-mind basis as well, so you get really intense. and usually there's a lot more physical contact, etc. So it's interesting that we managed to tickle a couple of little things that you liked.
We did.
In that little tiny little insight into what I do, but you can see how it was very sensory based, trying to sort of mix the different sensations, the hot and the touch and the sharp and the blunt, etc. And the idea then is to really arouse your whole body and your mind as well, and to get you to just sort of leave all your troubles behind and just be in that moment. It's a true sense of mindfulness, actually. Being submissive is very mindful as a meditation, and that's where you often hear about subspace and people really going off. It's because they've really entered this wonderful, wonderful place. I highly recommend it. So when I teach it, I do some workshops, but more it's sort of on a one-to-one basis or a 1-to-2 basis. And I bring in the other partner to help them learn the techniques so that they can do it safely, because you can't hit someone anywhere, because we've got organs, for example, that we need to avoid, that sort of thing.
Do want to avoid hitting the organs.
You don't want to tie rope around a particular blood vessel, you know, so I'd sort of guide them without...
Yeah, there is a lot of safety with any of this kind of stuff to consider, so you do need to come to a professional, because if you just try and do it at home, there's a lot of risks.
There are, and you know, the internet can be your friend, but it can also be your enemy. So it's really great to have somebody to guide you and sort of mentor you. And so I can do it on just a one session only if there's something really specific that someone wants to learn. Or I can do a series of sessions where they come back and build on it. And more, particularly if it's with a couple, I would gradually step further and further away from being on the hands-on basis. And being sort of a guide on the side kind of concept, so that they then leave with this sort of feeling of being genuinely empowered and have a confidence to be able to take it into their own private lives and then take that next step and take that fear out of it, take that exclusivity out of it. Yeah,
and that's one thing I would say for guys out there, whether they really want to explore this, whether they already know that they're submissive, or whether, like myself, they primarily would think of themselves as dominant, there is absolutely nothing wrong with coming and exploring all of these dynamics. You can be a dominant person in your day-to-day life and a submissive person in this scenario. You can be a dominant person in the bedroom and a submissive person in this scenario, or vice versa. But without coming and giving it a go, you're never going to know. There's no shame in any of this stuff.
No.
And it's not, you're not better because you're dominant or worse because you're dominant. It's like, it's just something you can play with and have fun and just mix it up. Like, I've had a great time today just being the submissive one. I found some things that really kind of resonated with me, and not for the reasons that maybe I thought they would. Because it kind of triggered memories in me of like, oh, I hadn't even thought about that. And that feeling felt like this feeling I had when I was younger. So let us know, where can people find you? You're on Instagram. How do people get in touch, or are they allowed to get in touch?
They absolutely am. So you can get in touch with me straight through my website, and that's alchemyencounters.com.
alchemyencounters.com. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And Jem, thank you for throwing this curveball at me.
You're welcome.
She was such a good girl, wasn't she?